It's been already series when I showcase my free-to-play account on this channel, and it's been a while since I have done it. 60 million power. We are finally hitting this mark, and we have played this game for 692 days, right? Consecutive logins, and in terms of being free to play account, well, not even having Lilia, not even having anything bought, it's the account's strategy. That's why I wanted to make this video, right? Today we're gonna speak about the account, how we got this power, what we upgraded, and what's the next goals. First of all, as always, we are going to check the constructions, buildings, how far are we going to be close to tier 5 units, right? Every single army group, every single army recruitment building is 25 level, hospitals are 24, but what's the most important, we are getting closer and closer to the rally drum having 25 level. Actually, if I wanted, I could already upgrade it and use all of my gems, which I already saved for treaties, but I have some SP recovery potions. I will spend them and maybe I will use some gems to finish that one, right? And level 25 rally drum, rally building in one of the most important goals which every single player should have, right? And the watchtower, which is 24, but in this case I kinda already have 5,000 arrows, which means watchtower is already kinda done. In order for me to continue continue building watchtower, I have to increase walls level to 25 and the hospital building, but for that I will need to have my rally drum to be 25. So I'm getting really close to starting the most important upgrades towards the tier 5 units, right? And of course town hall will be 25 level. The next one of the most important constructions is of course research building. For that we will need to have watchtower 25, but yeah, my mine will be there soon, and level 25 bazaar, which will need the like 10-hour sentry post, the fog getter. We need to have 25 level here. So basically we are getting there. Most important buildings in our case is watchtower 25 and rally drum 25, and they will be there really soon. In terms of our research, well, research is getting us really close to get stuck. We have done the most important upgrades, which will be for the PvP. First aid maximum level, defensive formation, assault strategies, defensive formation 2, and the first aid 2 on 10 level was really tough, but finally we managed to do that. And yeah, slowly we are finishing the troop type upgrades. Only 20 days left until infantry protection 2 and cavalry protection 2, and I think at that time, like in 20 days, I should have the research building upgraded to 25 level, so I will start my assault strategies too. And of course on econometry there is some skills which we need to upgrade. That's generally like production and gathering skills, which is mandatory in order for us to continue on a military tree, right? And basically we are getting closer to the point where we won't gonna have like anything to upgrade unless we're gonna have research building to 25, and I think soon we are going to get there, right? And of course my first tier 5 troops will be archers. That's my main troops. That's what I have been playing since the day one. That's my favorite troop type, and of course I would be really excited whenever I will unlock my first spearman. And yeah, everything will change, right? The direction of the channel will change, PvP gameplay will change, and in order, like in general, like merits will change. Like a lot of things will change whenever we're gonna have these spearmen tier 5 units, which hopefully in like 1 or 2 months maximum we will have a chance to unlock the first one, right? The next really important thing which I want to mention is of course heroes, right? And what kind of heroes I managed to unlock, which kind of heroes I upgraded the skills in these almost 700 days of gameplay. As I said, I'm an archer main, which is marksman, and first of all let me introduce you my first awakened legendary hero, which is Kinara, PvP hero. This was my first awakened hero because this one, like this, she was the reason why I decided to go for the archers. And yeah, that's the, like, I remember myself when I awakened Kinara, it was a big goal which I achieved. And yeah, right now I'm trying to awaken something else and hopefully it will happen soon, right? The Nico, which is 5444, have not put any single legendary tokens here. Everything which I got here is upgraded naturally. Of course, Gwenwyn and Craig is awakened, that's not a surprise. Freygar is 5112 and Syndrion is 5111. That's the two archer heroes where I did not really spend legendary heroes, and actually I even stopped using Syndrion and Freygar during the PvP because of having only 5111, right? And we have most important hero pair for the archer gameplay, Magrat and Zaida. My Magrat is 555, that's like for a free-to-play player having awakened Magrat, like feels kinda same. And yeah, 5551, and the Zaida 5334. Right now I'm trying to awaken Zaida. Let's see how soon I will acquire new archers. If it will be late, then I will keep putting legendary tokens here until I'm gonna get Falgrim and Sibyl, right? And if you have not seen the video which I did on a test server, PvP gameplay with the Falgrim and Sibyl with different hero pairs, check it, it's amazing. You can actually use Falgrim and Nico and Inara and Sibyl, it works really well. So that's the archer troops, and next one would be my secondary main troop type, that's the mages. And yet again, like every single day which I have played this game, I have used the Walder. That's my favorite mage hero in general in this game, which is of course awakened, right? And Alwyn and Atheus, they are all awakened. Bertrand is 5111, Tohar is 5111. I'm not using them, basically only times I'm using them whenever we don't have long range warfare in the game, which was the Dragonfall season, right? The Wellin, which is 5413, yet again I will mention that I have not put a single legendary token on Wellin. Waldir and Wellin have been my favorite mage hero pair in the game so far, right? Thalia, which we got from the Wheel of Destiny, but I have not had a single additional tokens here, but this is the natural getting. And of course, we don't have Lilia because we are not spending money in this game. That's the way we are going. And Tandalin, which I think in near future I will organically unlock, only missing like 7 tokens, which will happen naturally, right? The cavalry and infantry are the troop type which I did not spend anything, even time, but you can see I almost have every single cavalry hero, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna unlock Urag also, right? And Theodore, like not have spent a single legendary token here. Theodore, Tobin, Forondil, Bakshi, 5421. Of course, Alistar is awakened because every single epic hero I already have awakened, basically, like besides a couple of new ones. And Emeris, which is 5411. The cavalry is a troop type which I play and use less and less while I'm playing this game, because you can see low levels on cavalry heroes is really bad. They actually require to have high levels on the skills, so they will be kinda usable, right? The next troop type is of course infantry, and in infantry also I have not put any legendary tokens, and I have not even tried to unlock them. That's how I got them, like by just playing the game. Garwood is 5242, the Narnian is 5545, soon awakened. Bahar is of course awakened. Nika is 5332, Madeline same, just unlocked, Skogul just unlocked, and Goresh just unlocked, right? And Danfell is from the Lucky Spins, and if I wanted to have Danfell, of course I could have it, no problems, right? 10 tokens are not that high amount, so it will be hard for anybody to unlock a hero whichever they want, right? So I think infantry and cavalry is like one of my weakest troop types in the game. As a free-to-play player, I think you kinda have to decide which way you are going to go, right? You're gonna have one primary and one secondary troop type. I chose archer primary and mages and secondary. And of course we have to mention overall troop types. Of course Indis is awakened because we can awaken Indis from Dragon Trail. Pen and Eliana and Tara, they are epic heroes and they are already awakened. Musiang is new hero, that's why she is not awakened. And one more important hero here for the PvP, that's Thea, which is 5423. Slowly we are getting there, right? We don't even have to awaken her, like every single additional skill is great for her. And of course, I don't have Hosk, because in order to unlock a Hosk, you have to spend money from the VIP store, and that's the reason we are not having any Hosk in this account, right? The next topic, which I think is really important to speak, is actually the artifacts, right? When I started the game, there was a big conversation regarding artifacts. People thought that only pay-to-win or pay-to-play players will be able to acquire some important artifacts, but from my gameplay, I managed to acquire a couple of them, which makes me really, really happy. The Phoenix Eye, which is level 5, finally, right? For a free-to-play player, that's really a big goal which I managed to achieve. The Tear of Arbon is another level 5 artifact. Shadow Blades is level 2. Mirage Orb is level 2, which is great. Heart of Kamas is unfortunately level 1. The Rattle Spear is level 1. We got some additional levels on Solan's Blade, which is now level 3. Storm Arrows, we get additional level on the Storm Arrow skill, which is level 2. Fang of Ashkara, we got a level 2. And finally, we got Kingslayer. That was the artifact for the free-to-play friendly artifact compendium, which I have not had. And finally, we got some Kingslayer. Spring of Silence, Lucius Horn, Breath of the Forest, and yeah, finally we got Spiritbone Torque, which is of course level 1, and yet again one more newest artifact, which is Thunderous Elegy. We got it from the last artifact compendium, the legendary one. There's the 2 artifacts which we actually got. Staff of the Prophet and some gathering artifacts, and I think the Kurata's Wrath and Dragon Rift is not really the important artifacts which you want to get. The Wolfform Hailer is quite interesting artifact for cavalry gameplay, for some merits. The Blink Back feature is quite cool to have, right? So basically that's my artifacts which I managed to get. I'm going to miss this season's artifact compendium because I'm going to spend my gems on the treaty, so I will finally finish Rally Building and Watchtower finally, right? The next one is of course here we are having the Warped section, and I made some changes. I'm gonna speak about the important Warpeds which I'm using currently. Snowpeak Rock, this is the Snowpeak Rock which I'm finally getting close to finish. The concentration is going to be 3-star really soon, maybe like at the end of the next KVK I will manage to get it. If I will get lucky, maybe even sooner. The Sapphire Fedric, of course I still need like 2 important crystals, so I will get the 3rd Pain Bloom skill, but that's my Sapphire Fedric, right? Slowly I'm trying to build the Shadow Manticore for Magrat and Zaida. I got a lot of skills, but the attributes are horrible, so I will kinda have to regenerate even more because I already kinda spent like 300 regeneration potions on this Warped. Currently I'm using Sand Lizard for Magrat and Zaida. That's the Sand Lizard I'm using. That's the Snowpeak Rock. When I was using Syndron and Freygar, this is the Warped I was using with them, which has quite good stats, but of course if I had like extra skill slot here, it would be even better, right? That's my Golden Rock. I put like less and less attention towards here. Shadow Fedric and Venomous Lizard, which is really interesting Warped, not only for infantry but also for archer gameplay, right? And this is the first pair, and that's my cat Pablo. So basically that's my Warpeds which I'm currently building, or I have already built. And yeah, like hopefully I will get the concentration 3-star really soon, and I'm not sure if anybody will be happier than me, right? The next topic which I will have to mention is really important. The army, right? The legions and the troops, which not only give us the ability to fight even more, but also give us a lot of power. So basically I got close to 5 million units, and the total power from the 5 million tier 4 units is close to 20 million power, right? You can see my main troop type is Archer. That's why I have close to 1.2 million Spearmen. I have 1 million Mages, and soon, hopefully, I will have 1 million Wyvern Riders, which are also Archer troop types. Of course, Infantry and Cavalry is my weakest troop type, not only for heroes, but also in terms of quantity of troops. And you can see the main difference between the Fighting Legions and Fighting Troops and the other ones like Builders and Fort Rally troops, which mainly I use my infantry and cavalry, right? And hopefully my troop count will rise. I will try my best to not get killed during the next KVK, which I have been doing quite well so far, right? This is my legion troops. Showcase me yours. Tell me how much troops you have for your main troop type. I'm really interested if this amount is good or not, right? And also one more important topic I have asked a lot of times, if I have any other account or maybe like farm account. I don't have a single farm account. This is the only account I'm playing this game. You can see like I did not even gather the lot. 4 billion total resources gathered, but I really like that I have gathered close to 50k gems, and yeah, like resources given, quite a good amount. There is some amounts that I even taken, but not really much, right? Of course, I will try my best to gather even more mana whenever I'm getting closer to unlocking tier 5 units, but you would not say that this is like farmer account or something, because the surprising aspect about this resource info is that I have almost never had problems to I don't know, in terms of resources. I'm resource healing like 3, 4, maximum 5 million units per KVK. I think that's quite normal amount for a free-to-play player, and well, like if you are playing the game on a daily basis, I'm pretty sure you won't gonna have like tons of problems in terms of resources in this game, right? And yeah, that's like historical highest power, tech power, legion power, hero power, and building power, right? And basically, I can showcase that Legion power gives us a lot of power, which I did not really understand at first, right? And basically, the yet another important step, which I think every free-to-play player should manage to do, is to plan ahead. And the speed-ups, which I have saved up whenever I will start unlocking tier 5 troops, I think I will need a lot of speed-ups, and that's the amount which I have saved so far. Of course, I used some of them for important buildings and researches, but for example, this like 6k 5-minute speed up, which is universal one, I have not touched for like 3k KVK. And yeah, this is the amount which I have. Of course, I won't gonna touch it. I will only touch it whenever it will be important for me to upgrade maybe some research or some building towards unlocking the tier 5 units, right? That's the most important thing for me to do whenever I will be closer getting to that, right? Yeah, that's basically the account which I'm playing. Like, I understand this game is grind. Every single kingdom builder game is grind, but the most important is to have fun while grinding. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, press like, subscribe, share. It always gives me more and more motivation to make more content for this game. I wish everybody amazing day, morning and night. We are going to see each other really soon. Bye bye and good luck.